Yo guys, Beast, back with some more beastly content. Today I'm going to show you the very best, the fastest, the bestest way of farming energy links and Stardust for the very end game. You're on phase 5, the instant phase 6 opens up, you want to just take off from the shot and jump on into season 2 just like I do. And the way to do that is right here. First things first, make yourself an advanced drill, make yourself a chainsaw. Both of those can be taken with you. Also, Advanced Curiosity Finder 3 will find all types of ores. Go ahead and take that bad baby with you. The instant you start on the new season, you're going to have the Curiosity Catcher, you're going to have the Advanced Drill, you're going to have yourself a chainsaw. Feeling great, guys. Make sure you have one of those crafted and in your inventory before the end of Phase 5. For me, I got 3 days left on Phase 5, and at the beginning of Phase 6, it'll open up a shop in the actual seasonal shop that will allow you to exchange 400,000 energy links for a total of 4,000 extra star chrome, and you do want to be redeeming that before you go ahead and get on out of here. So the reason why I recommend doing this silo on pro mode is just because Theta is the absolute easiest. I also recommend for you to get the transformation cookies. If you have not by now done the Morphic chest farm, then you need to. I can tell you where to do 17 of them in the Daytona Wastelands, linked down below for any of you on season 2 right now, only allowed to play in the Daytona Wastelands. Well, I think there's other areas, but still, great area to get the Morphic chest and get yourself some gingerbread houses early and make some of these silos super duper easy to fly through. I literally just walk through the entire beginning of this, kill the eggs, run on over to the secondary boss area, this little doorway over here, and every 4 hours, it's set at a very specific time, so it's time zone based. It's not actual time spent on the game base, but it's every 4 hours. This weapon crate will be lootable. Now, I'm not recommending you to farm this for hours. I'm just recommending you to use this to get yourself a ton of energy links as fast as possible. My week 6 tasks have already unlocked. However, there are 3 more days for phase 5 to end for me, so I can actually sign up for season 2. So this farm is, like I said, by far the best farm to be doing. It is the fastest. It is a little under 3 minutes of a run. I will be showing you a very specific build that does an absolutely phenomenal job. However, if you have any other sort of high damage builds, this boss is an absolute wipe. We are going to be using a legendary power surge shotgun. I actually got it 2-starred. I did the full gotcha summons, and then I also bought it in the shop, allowing me to instantly 2-star it. So it does a ton of damage, and its current perk is like shield breaker or something like that. That and power surge, of course. So we pop our deviation and just pow 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 pow. We gotta reload once single time, and then we are absolutely done with this boss. Pro mode, easy peasy. Look at that, 8.8k energy links every single farm, as well as I do believe it's 150 Stardust per run. It's either 150 or 130, but it's really close to 150. I know that much. It should be 150. And all you need are transformation cookies, and you don't actually need these. You can do this without transformation cookies. You just gotta run past the enemies, but it can get a little hectic, and the enemies can kind of crowd up, and you might actually want to kill the enemies. Otherwise, you might have trouble anyway. You don't have to worry about these forever because they're busy eating, so don't worry about them, guys. So as you can see here, though, this farm is so easy. We're already on the second run of it. We are literally 3 minutes and 35 seconds in, and we are halfway through the second run. We are already at the eggs once again. Like I said, this is by far the fastest, and for those of you saying, oh, you're wasting controllers, look, how many weeks left do I have of my season? Oh yeah, there's 3 days left until I'm out of this season anyway. Now, I will be sending the leftover controllers that I do have to my new season, but the new season will have an entire refresh of journey and everything else, so it's going to have all the controllers that I got this season again next season. So why would I need all of these controllers next season? Like, I don't understand why you're saying they're so valuable. Seriously, these things are not that valuable. I have not been using them enough, and I'm already at almost 400k energy links now just by farming this. I don't understand why people think controllers are so damn valuable. I have 60 something of these things, and I haven't even bought any of the shop ones. Wait, no, I did buy the 20 from the Planetary Planuna one because I had a bunch of that. But besides that, I don't understand why people act like controllers are so valuable. And this is a pro mode silo, so you are getting the maximum, thing. Technically, I guess you could try and do maybe like the Forsaken Giant or something on pro mode, or maybe Hellhound on pro mode even if you really wanted to, but I wouldn't try it solo. I'd definitely be playing with friends, and when you're a solo player, this is probably the best option of just doing Theta and doing the side boss because it's so quick, so easy. It's 8.8k energy links every single time. It's at 100 and something Stardust every single time. It's weapon drops for legendary and purple blueprints. I mean, come on, guys. This is just the best in-game farm. You can get your weapons leveled up better. You can get your Stardust gained up. You can go ahead and build up some weapons you want. You're also getting that Stardust, which you can be using to make for your biomass missiles that you're needing to get all of your Prime Wars completed before the end of the season. I have 3 days left to complete 2 more pro modes, a hard mode, and then 3 nightmare modes on the Prime battles. So right now my main goal in the game is to get as much Stardust as possible, as fast as possible, to make as many biomass missiles as possible, so that I am actually going to be able to clear all of these Prime Wars and get all of my Star Crown rewards for first clear. So that's why I am recommending this farm. Energy links galore. You're easily going to get to your 400k energy links this way, no problem. It's not even going to take that long. Literally running this for an hour would probably get you there. 2, it still has high-end level materials you can collect technically. You don't need the transformation cookie, but I do highly suggest it because it's just so easy to get a transformation cookie. All you need are the gingerbread house deviations in your base. Speaking of, I need to put some more down, but I was able to make myself another 10 transformation cookies, so I will be running this 10 more times. We only did 3 or so runs before I showed you the results, and just kind of worked on, you know, once again, more preparing for the Season 2 that is coming very, very soon. Some of you are already in Season 2. I am ready to get into Season 2, just like I'm sure some of the rest of us are who did start a little later. I'm sure some of those who started really late on the later servers, they may have even just quit those servers and said, I'm hopping in Season 2, forget this. And I would not recommend doing that. I would definitely recommend just playing out the end of your server. You're losing out on so much Star Crown and everything if you completely miss Season 1. If you're still in Season 1, go ahead and finish it out. Season 2 is literally just a repeat of Season 1, so don't even be tripping on jumping into Season 2. Also, technically, yes, there is a hard mode, and it has a couple other gimmicks in it, but it's nothing to really worry about. Honestly, it's just going to be another run. I'm probably just going to do normal. I'm going to show you how to get the Star Crown as easy as possible on the normal modes again, just because, you know, that's all this next season is going to be. It's a repeat season. I'm going to be doing the simplified version of the quest, so I don't have to do the quest. I'm just going to be doing the monoliths, and then I'm going to get to the end of the game, and I'm going to be doing crazy base builds where I'm going to be making acid farms. I'm going to test out the barreled fuel farms a little more. I want to test out, actually, like the super refinery itself. I'm hoping I get better mematics next season. Like maybe I'll be able to actually refine Stardust or something like that. That would be awesome. Refining Stardust would be amazing. I'd love to be able to open my furnace and just craft Stardust. I mean, that just sounds overpowered. I mean, and it's all RNG based, and I understand that is a great way of getting Stardust. Don't get me wrong, but you just got lucky in getting it. A lot of us never got it. I am 3 days left until the end of my season, and I still do not have that Mematic, and I have tried for it multiple times. I can't spend all my time trying to get a Mematic, so I'm just going to do this for Stardust. And I know, once again, oh, you're a waste of controllers. I have 60-something controllers right now, and there are 3 days left of my season. I'm telling you guys, controllers are not that rare. You're not going to sit there and farm this that long. I mean, the maximum you do is an hour. And that's it. You got everything you needed out of that. You're more than good. You got tons of weapon mods. You got tons of armor mods. You're going to be able to level up all your armor mods. You're going to be leveled up all your weapon mods. Everything's going to get leveled up from this. You're going to get that 400k energy links. You're going to have as much Stardust as you need to make as many biomass missiles as you need. And another thing to mention about being the fact that the title does include energy links in it, and, you know, Season 2 and everything else, but energy links are also acquirable from task. I mentioned earlier that my Phase 6 tasks are available. All you do is push tab, select the V bird, and then click view commissions. You had to complete 5 of them, and then he'll give you the final bonus extra, and it's XP and energy links, which doesn't matter for a level 50 player, but the energy links do, and it's still a good 50,000 energy links. You can get pretty much instantly, because most of it's either crafting commissions or it's take 5 photos with the camera, which is literally just pushing the enter key 5 times in your camera menu. Super duper easy energy links there as well. Just a couple other things to mention. Also, I did break my wiring here a little bit. I actually wired that into my acid farm and then turned my acid farm on, even though it needs to be off right now, so that I'm actually able to process all of my acid and barreled fuel into mixed fuel and barreled fuel, so I can make more biomass missiles, because that's literally all I'm doing now, being this is Phase 5. That, and I'm trying to get my seasonal goals completed. I do have 50 bait I'm hanging on to now. I have 1 fish left to catch on the seasonal, and then I'll be at 5 something, and then I think I'm gonna have to spend a day of challenging stuff in the multiplayer using the team maker mode to challenge Leah's Lab and things like that. I do need to get a Leah's Lab clear still, and I only have 3 days left to beat Leah's Lab. Not that it's really anything great or mandatory to beat Leah's Lab, because you can still even do the Prime Wars without beating Leah's Lab. Just that I would like to get the clear on Leah's Lab in the first season so that I feel like I beat every single sort of thing, and doing things like this just seems like the best way to do it. I need to get my Prime Wars done. I want to get my Prime Wars done, and Leah's Lab is just something I've been putting off, and I'm just going to have to hop into the multiplayer match one day and do it. And maybe if my weapons have a little bit better blueprints put on them, even though my SCR Outsider is already pretty much maxed out, my shotgun does need a legendary blueprint still. It only had a purple one put on it, and it's the shield breaker, so it does really good for Theta. So yeah, but this is probably about the end of the video, so go ahead and leave a like on the video if you did enjoy it. Go ahead and subscribe if you're not already, and keep it beast mode.